correct. Or Jennifer, I'm sorry, reading is fundamental. I am here with Justin, and he is a representative of the library. Tell me about this event that's going on.
Yes, so the APL Book Fest is our first gathering of authors, where over 30 authors from Lawrenceburg and around Kentucky will be coming here tomorrow morning, and they'll be signing books, selling books, and talking about their works. We really think that this is a great way for authors to connect with readers, especially within Anderson County.
Yeah, exactly. Like local authors come, they can get an autograph. I found some authors right here. First up, Miss Joan, tell me about your book.
Well, my book is called Softening Grief, and it's a book that represents mothers who have lost their children. It's a process for anyone who has lost anyone, as a matter of fact, because we all feel grief.
Yeah.
But we're not too sure what to do with that grief. You don't want to be the one who walks up to someone and doesn't really know what to say. So in this
Even though we all mean well when something
Right,
bad happens.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. But you don't want to be slinking by them in a grocery store because you don't want to know what to say. So this book is for those who are not sure. So we give you examples of what you do say and may not really comfort, but we tell you how to turn those same words into words of comfort that really do help us. And we are the experts.
Awesome. Softening the grief.
Right.
Not necessarily, happy subject to talk about, but there is a rainbow at the end in your book.
Oh, absolutely. There are things that you can
Awesome.
that you can do to really bring brightness back into our lives, and we explain those things. And it might be even throwing an egg.
Well, thank you, Joan. They look forward to seeing you and your book there. Tell me about it. What do we have going on, Miss Karen?
Well,
you have two.
Yeah, well, I have more than two, but these are two that are sort of Southern related. This one takes place in Central Kentucky in the 1970s, and it's called I Could Write a Book, and it's a variation on Jane Austen's Emma.
Nice. And then we have something else.
Yes, this one takes place, about 1960. You can tell that I like the 20th century,
Yeah.
right, to write in. And it's a love story, and it's called Son of a Preacher Man, about a son of a preacher man who has he spends the summer in a small town working before he goes to med school, and he meets a young woman from supposedly the wrong side of the tracks.
Oh my gosh, he's going to get seduced by her feminine wiles. So you'll have to read what's going on in Karen's book. And last but not least, Miss Ann, tell me what you have going on here, because I recognize that place.
I have this first, it's my most recent book. It's called The Refuge. It's set in my fictional Shaker Village that is based on the Shaker Village near here in Mercer County. It is actually my 8th Shaker book, so I will have a variety here tomorrow for people that want to look at my books. And I also have one of my cozy mysteries here. I have 3 series that I have based on settings that I am familiar with here, right in Lawrenceburg. I changed the name because the Lawrenceburg series just isn't quite as good as the Hidden Springs series. So I tell my readers in Lawrenceburg that none of the characters are based on anybody I know, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And that's your story, and you're sticking to it. All right, well, it's Cozy Up time. Come on, grab a book, rent one, see these wonderful authors, get a signature. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Toby. It's such a great event. The APL Book Fest tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the library at 114 North Main Street in Lawrenceburg.